Slip and fall claims are a big problem for retail and for larger organizations. It can represent triple million dollar legal issues that they have to resolve across their stores. And a lot of the slip and fall claims, of course, come from liquid spills, and detecting ability to detect and be alerted on when there are liquid spills is a big problem that retail has been trying to solve for a lot of years. One of our new models at Dragonfruit is liquid spill detection, and this is how it works. So we started off to set up this demo a couple of weeks ago, going to Ace Hardware, Menlo Park, friends of ours, and spilled a bunch of different liquid in different parts of the store and trying to see how, with off-the-shelf camera, we can show how our spill detection works. In this example, we have an intern who put in a bunch of different orange juice spills. You can see the one that's closest to us is somewhat translucent, the one midway is opaque, and the one at the very end is quite reflective in nature. So the model needs to be able to be robust against these conditions. So this is the raw video, but let's look at how the actual analyzed video looks. The blue represents a spill that has been detected, and you might have noticed that it picks up the spill quite quickly. So in fact, if I slow it down, you'll notice that as soon as the spill goes on the floor, it starts getting detected right there. And in fact, as the spill gets bigger, you can see it being tracked fairly well. Now, of course, it has to be robust against occlusion. So here's me walking around. And when I come back with the mop and clean it up, you will notice how the spill kind of disappears as the floor gets cleaned up. So that's pretty cool. Now you might wonder, okay, what would the model do if you had clear liquid? So let's say water, especially in the kind of environments where you might have speckled concrete or dirty floors. So here's an example of clear liquids. Here's me with a water bottle. I poke a hole in the water bottle to see if we can get a spill going. I'm not quite sure my model will work, so I go back and poke a bigger hole in there. But I really needn't have worried because here's kind of the analyzed video. And you will notice again that the model picks up the spill almost right away. It's not quite confident, but it does pick it up. As you can see, there's a little bit of a spill that shows up right there. Now, obviously, you don't want to be alerted if it's kind of like a tiny little drop there. But of course, as the spill gets bigger, it might become a cause for concern. Now, the thresholds are configurable. So if you do want damp floors to be alerted upon, you could do that. So here, as the mop cleans up the spill, you have the detection going on there. And as things dry up, then the size of the spill gets smaller as well.